Hey everyone, today we're diving into the fiery kitchens of Hell's Kitchen. Ever wonder who really stirred up the most drama each season? We are going to cover the seasons 11 to 21. We're not just talking about cooking skills, but the chefs who made each season unforgettable with their fiery tempers and intense showdowns. Let's get started. Season 11. Dan's attitude and isolation. In Season 11, Dan stood out, but not for his culinary creations. His attitude often led to clashes with the blue team, making him an isolated figure. While not the worst in terms of cooking, it was his demeanor and inability to gel with the team that made him a memorable contestant. His time on the show was marked by tension and conflict, overshadowing his culinary contributions. Season 12. Mike's lack of effort. Mike from Season 12 became known for his lack of effort and disrespect, particularly towards Chef Ramsay. His unwillingness to put in the work and confrontational nature made him one of the least liked chefs of his season. His time on Hell's Kitchen was a clear example of how attitude can be just as important as culinary skill. Season 13. Steve's clash with Sterling. Steve in Season 13 was notable for his dislike of Sterling, one of the most beloved contestants. His villainous nature and confrontational attitude made him a standout in a season that lacked clear villains. His inability to get along with Sterling and other contestants made his journey on the show a turbulent one. Season 14. Monique's overbearing nature. Monique in Season 14 was known for her overbearing personality and lack of culinary finesse. Her inability to take criticism and constant clashes with other chefs made her a controversial figure. Her presence on the show was marked by drama and tension, often overshadowing her cooking. Season 15. Frank's sexism and complaints. Frank from Season 15 was infamous for his sexist remarks and constant complaining. His attitude, particularly towards female contestants, and his inability to handle criticism made him one of the most disliked chefs of the season. His time on the show was a clear example of how a negative attitude can overshadow culinary talent. Season 16. The Blue Team's notoriety. The entire Blue Team of Season 16 stood out for their negative attitudes and lack of teamwork. This season was unique in that it wasn't just one chef who was controversial, but an entire team. Their collective inability to work together and constant conflicts made this season one of the most dramatic in Hell's Kitchen history. Season 17. Elise's return and controversy. Elise's return in Season 17 reignited her reputation for being confrontational and difficult to work with. Her constant arguments and refusal to collaborate effectively with the team made her a central figure in the season's drama, proving that her controversial nature was as strong as ever. Season 18. Scottley's bullying of Trev. Scottley in Season 18 was known for his bullying of Trev and his overall aggressive demeanor. His behavior towards Trev and other contestants made him one of the most disliked chefs of the season. His time on the show was marked by conflict and aggression, often overshadowing his culinary skills. Season 19. Amber's attitude shift. Amber in Season 19 started off well received, but her attitude shift, particularly towards Nikki, made her a controversial figure. Her complaints about being on the blue team and her overall demeanor during the latter part of the season painted her as a chef who struggled with adaptability and teamwork. Season 20. Matthew's inexperience. Matthew from Season 20, known more for his food blogging than his cooking, was a controversial choice for the show. His lack of experience and poor performance in the kitchen made him a standout for the wrong reasons. His journey on Hell's Kitchen highlighted the importance of experience and skill in such a high-pressure environment. Season 21. Tara's unexpected fiery attitude. Season 21 brought us Tara, who stood out for her unexpectedly fiery attitude. Initially perceived as a sweet and loving mom chef, Tara's demeanor shifted dramatically as she felt increasingly outcast, especially after the early elimination of other older female chefs. Her transformation into a more confrontational and aggressive competitor surprised both her fellow contestants and viewers. That's all for today's video. See you in the next one.